Mark Peterson, the head of ICT at WorkPac Group. WorkPac is a national labour hire company. We have a footprint throughout the whole of Australia, at least the mainland Australia. Internal staff numbers numbering around 300, and at any point in time we have approximately 4,500 contractors out on site. So the crux of our business is mining and construction. We also have industries in healthcare, professional services, administration and executive work as well. We've been using Link. We started tinkering with Link about 3 years ago now. We first assessed it on the back of a head office relocation. So we were set to move into a new office. Part of the move was, what do we do about our existing 10-year-old analogue phone system? So we assessed a few of the bigger players, and Link made sense to us feature-wise, commercials all loaded up, and yeah, it was a good catalyst to try some new technology. Since then, so the head office rollout went reasonably well. From there, we had to do a fairly major reshuffle of our WAN to support the next phase of our comms. And Link, with the success in the head office, was always going to be a big part of it. So Link we finished rolling out Link to all 40 offices January this year. So it's probably taken, it probably took 12 months from start to finish. And I think since completion, we've started to really see the benefits and become a major part of the culture and the way we operate. Initially, we took a reasonably low risk approach. We had sort of local SBAs on site with ISDN lines, ISDN tails. Most of our sites are in some pretty regional areas with ADSL at best. So we took a low risk approach, but with the trial and error, we managed to get all but one of our 40 offices running completely centralised. Our service centre and our head office in Brisbane we have some SIP trunks running into the office, which hosts the comms entirely for the company, all but one site. We first stumbled across Dossier via actually one of our system integrators, going through the Link process. We've been looking at alternatives for trying to achieve some sort of reporting to get the visibility out of the system for basic call activity, measuring performance of our staff, and just generally getting some visibility around what's happening out in our comms environment. One of our systems integrators was remotely familiar with it and recommended it to us, so we had a quick look, the easy deployment. I think within a day or two we're off the ground, we can start seeing some stats, so it just added up. The main thing was we wanted to get visibility around basic reporting. The Link reporting out of the box has all the data there, but it just doesn't present it in a way that we could push it to the business. Straight out of the box, the dossier, it represented the data which we already had, we knew we had. It represented a way which you can understand, we can roll out to the business. We chose the cloud base based on ease of deployment, and I think within a day of us having a chat, we were off the ground. We had data in the system, better than we expected. I think it's part of the appeal of it is that there's not an investment, there's no capital investment, there's also no time investment to get it off the ground and to realise the benefits of it. So it just commercially added up. It was low risk, so it was really an easy one. I think at the moment probably the things like the heat map. It gives it's a one visual representation of. It sums up a lot of things around exactly what we're trying to do. We're trying to measure activity, and that's a single pane that shows us basically what's happening. Which beforehand we had no idea. We had zero visibility. We had no idea, no way of finding out that sort of information. And in a single pane, we get this view of precisely what's happening. A big part of WorkPac, what sets us apart from our competitors, we have a large database of clients and candidates. and more importantly, it's the way we handle the database and the content of it. So part of the intention of trying to find a reporting tool for Link was integrating with our CRM, and we had a small engagement with the guys from Event Zero, which I think over the space of a few days we managed to pull data from our CRM and integrate that within the live dashboards and reporting out of Dossier. So it was, in terms of bang for your buck, it was fantastic. The guys being local always helps. The guys operate like a small business, but with professionalism of a larger business. So they're flexible and can adapt to our requirements. It wasn't a standard out of the box is how it works. It was more, there's some flexibility there, some customisation, which is fantastic work for us. Generally responsive, so it's great. I still haven't found another link, probably anyhow, let alone just for reporting, but other tools as well that is as risk-free, as simple to get off the ground. In terms of ROIs and the benefit to the business, it's really hard to match. But for analytics, visibility, transparency, and simple.